welcome back to my channel. Today I am here to actually show you handbags, but not as a review, but more like to show you the handbags I am going to sell. I have collected many handbags in I don't know how many years since I've started. My tastes have changed. The things I do day to day have changed. So therefore my bags and the bags I need also have changed quite a bit. When I was first when I was in college, a lot of the bags that I have to be durable, big enough to carry all my books and, just get me from day to day, like from work to school to everything. So those generally are a little different. I like versatility and I still do, but I think in terms of the color, the material, the size, that all kind of changed a little bit. There are occasions where I still really like the bag, and I have two of them because I like them so much. I bought two different colors that I realize now that I've been using a little bit less of that kind of bag, it doesn't make sense to keep both colors. So there's some of that, and then there are just some that I love, but I haven't reached for it at all because either there was something similar that I prefer over it. Whatever the case is, these are items that I am deciding to sell and hopefully find them a better home in someone else's closet, because there's no point in keeping them in my closet if I'm not using it, if I don't see myself using it anytime in the future. And the good thing about nowadays is that you can easily find a bag online if you wanted it again. And so I figured if I really want it, and hopefully I won't have seller's remorse, but if I do, I'm sure it's not that difficult to get around to. So anyway, let me get started. I do have a few bags that I plan on selling, so I wanted to make a video before I ship them out. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions. And yeah, again, these are not bags that I hate or dislike anymore. It's just I don't find a use of it, or I have multiple of the same kind, which is, I don't know why I do that, but I do. It's just at the moment, it's like I really like this bag. Okay, let's just get started. So the first bag I have here is actually from Rebecca Minkoff, and it comes in this dust bag. As you can see, it is in the blue and black, the polka dots. Rebecca Minkoff has different linings for her bags depending on the season and the year. In this particular one, it's this color. So the bag that is inside it is actually this bag. This is the swing bag. I believe I still have seen this in her on her website before, but I love the swing bag. And the reason for why I love it a lot, and actually this is one of the bags that I have two of. I have one in a mocha color, so it's in this like brown color with studs all over. But this one is in, let's see, it says sky. This one's in the color sky, and it's in this like smooth leather. It's still so soft, so pliable. And what I really love about this, and why I have two of these, is because of how versatile it is. So you see the two straps here, but you can easily, so you can wear it on your shoulder, but you can easily wear this crossbody just by doing that. So it's awesome. And you can expand this bag by opening the zipper area here. It makes it bigger. The bag itself, and that's on both sides of the bag. The bag itself is held closed by a very strong magnetic closure, and inside there are actually two large compartments. I have it stuck right now, so that's one side. It's divided by this middle zipper compartment, and then the other side right here. And there are slip pockets as well as a zipper pocket inside. I really like this bag. Like I said, there are feet at the bottom right here. I really like this bag because, like I said, of how versatile it is. There's even a zippered pocket on the outside right here to keep everything hidden and safe. And as you can see, the lining, it matches the dust bag. So I have used this, but I don't really even remember like how often. It must have been only like once, because I actually used my brown one a lot more, and that's why I went ahead and bought this one in person during I forgot, like an event, and I've used it once, I believe, and that was it, because I keep reaching for the brown one instead. It just kind of matched more of my outfits, and I still really like this color, but if I have the brown one and I'm using that one more, I feel like I should, you know, this one has to go somewhere else, someplace else. Yeah, so hopefully I'll find a good home. I'm hoping, because I have really loved this one, and even though I used my brown one a lot more, I could see that it doesn't really have that much wear and tear on it, which is awesome. The leather just gets softer over the years, and yeah, so I would definitely recommend this bag. Like I said, that's why I bought two. But yeah, now that I mainly go to work, I don't see the need as much to have like a kind of crossbody bag like that. So all right, the next bag I want to talk about is actually one that I have reviewed on this channel before, really early on. This one's Furla. It comes in this dust bag. This one is the Martha, and I have really loved this bag, and I still really like this bag, but I feel like I have very similar sized bags to this, so I haven't actually reached for it as much. And so this one comes with a crossbody strap, which is removable. Stuffed it in here. It is not adjustable, but it is removable, and there are two top handles right here, and yeah, nothing else on the outside. But again, it's got the two compartments with a middle zip pocket. And why I am gonna sell this one is because like I said, I have other bags similar sized, and this one just doesn't, it's small, which is great, but it's too small for work, but it's too large to just be like a small dainty bag, and it has feet, so you could set it down. I really love this color. I forgot what the color of this is. I think it's like sky blue or something like that, but I really like this bag, and unfortunately I haven't been reaching it for it as much. It's very similar to the to one of my Tory Burch's, the Robinson double zipped bag, and it's very similar in color as well, and this one's much lighter, so I really like it, and it just looks really simple and very nice. And if I have infinite room in my closet, I probably would keep it, because I can see myself maybe one day reaching for it again, but in the meantime I just haven't reached for it, and I can't see in the near future using it. So unfortunately I'm gonna have to find a better home. But yeah, this one, like I said, I have used it, I don't know, like a handful of times, maybe a dozen times. Not this year, but I have used it last year. Yeah, so I have used it quite a bit in that sense, but I don't see any wear and tear on it. It is a little bit misshapen just from sitting in my closet, but I think once you start using it, it will kind of like the gravity will kind of pull it back into shape. So that's the second bag. The third bag is a Rebecca Minkoff bag, and it's in this print. It's, I don't know what you call this print. It's kind of like lines, but like vertical. I don't know, checkered. I don't. It's gray and white, or white and black. But it's this one. I've also reviewed this one on my channel. It's the Mini Crosby in the black cherry color. This bag, I love the color of this. Just look how gorgeous it is. It looks dark, but it's like a deep wine color. It's very, very pretty. It has a chain like this, and it is adjustable. So what I mean by that is if you unhook this area right here, you can lengthen it back into this clasp right here, and it becomes, instead of a shoulder bag this short, it becomes double the length into a crossbody bag. So if you want to see my review on it, you can. I have used this bag a few times, not too much. And I really loved it, but I've wanted it to use as a clutch. So let me just get up. So as a clutch, to me, it feels just a little bit too heavy for my body size. I am 5'1" for reference, but it is that's kind of what I wanted to use it for, and because it's just a little too big for me to hold, I always ended up using as a crossbody or a shoulder bag, but I feel like it doesn't fit as much as, here, let me open it. It doesn't fit as much as another like clutch that I have of the same size, so that's why I'm kind of like gonna have to get rid of it. But I'm really sad to get rid of it because I really love this color and it just looks so pretty. It's got a smooth leather and it does not look like there's any wear on it. And the zipper, like I mentioned in my last video, does open all the way, so you have full access of this entire pocket. There are slip pockets on both sides, and there's even a lock mechanism here to lock this front part of the bag. So I really like this bag, and I'm like debating if I even want to sell it, honestly, because I really do like it a lot. Like, I just looking at it, it just looks so classy. It looks much more than they're charging for it, which is also another reason why it's another good reason to keep a bag, to buy a bag. So yeah, I would highly recommend this bag, actually, if you were looking for a small shoulder bag that is adjustable and what do you call it, and like very versatile, because this one you could remove the strap altogether and carry it as a clutch. I think for a taller person, or someone who's just a little bit taller than I am, this would actually make a lot of sense as a clutch, but for my body frame, it just looked a little bit too big for a clutch. But I mean, you could probably still rock it. Like, I'm not saying like if you're 5'1", you can't do it, but I'm just saying for me it just looked a little awkward, and when I wear it as a crossbody, then it doesn't, I want to fit more stuff in it and I cannot. So yeah, all right, so my next bag that I have here is a Dooney & Bourke bag. So this one I got really early on in my days, and I really loved it. It is this bag, it's called the Dylan 2. I don't know if you can see it. It's got these really gorgeous brown and whip stitched handles on both sides, and it has a crossbody strap that is adjustable and removable, so you can see there. This bag is so soft, but it holds the shape so well. So as you can see, like, I'm just holding the bottom, it holds its shape so well. It's got these tassels on the side, which I love, and this rich brown color against the navy just looks so pretty. The front is a snap closure right here, and it's got this pink lining, and then their back has a slip pocket right here. I don't know where my phone is, but my phone can slip in there. It does stick out a little bit, but yeah, that's nice. And then on the top, you can see there is a zipper compartment like that, and it opens up to this big middle. And then there is a slip pocket, there is a key fob attachment in case you can put your keys in there. There are two pockets, one which has like a button closure, and there's also a zip pocket on this side. So why I'm selling this bag, even though I really love the look of it, is that it is a little on the heavier side. It's so well constructed that, and it has feet and everything, it's so constructed well that I think, excuse me, that I think that there's just a lot of leather and material in it, which makes it look so good. So good. But the problem is it is a little heavy, and as a bag that I feel is more of like a work bag, it doesn't fit folders in it that I want to fit. So to me, it's just again, it's kind of that size where it's just too big to be like a weekend kind of bag, but it's too small to be my work bag, which is kind of where my life is right now. Sadly, I either work or I go out on the weekends or something, or go out at nights, but yeah. But I love this as a school bag. This is definitely an awesome school bag. I really liked it, and even though I haven't used it as much as a school bag because I think I'm always like afraid of damaging it, but honestly, you don't see any wear and tear on this. Most of my bags have been kept pretty nicely. I think the only thing that I do see is a little like dent up here, and I think that's actually from storage, not necessarily from use. So on the piping there's some dents, and that's just from storage. But yeah, the strap looks gorgeous, still looks really new. And you can hold it on the handles. I think it looks way better held on the handles anyway than using the strap, but yeah. So that's that. And the next bag I have, grab it, is a Kate Spade bag. Seen here. The Kate Spade bag, and this is in this dust bag, their signature. It says she tucked her coral lipstick away and floated back to the party. So the dust bag has this peeking out, the handles, but it's this bag that is with a bow. So this bag it's a tote size bag, and I've used it really a lot when I first, or when I, had to carry documents and stuff for work, and I still can, as you can see here. There's tons of room, again, divided by a zippered middle compartment, and there are slip pockets on one side and zip pocket on the other. So the story with this one, I don't know why, but because I could definitely fit, my folders in it and everything, but I don't know. And the bottom doesn't have feet, but it says Kate Spade New York. I don't know why I'm selling this one, honestly, because I love the color, I love the versatility of it, and it just looks like a really nice bag. Again, no wear and tear on this, even though I've used it a good number of times. I don't know why I'm selling it, actually. I guess I just haven't been reaching for it that much anymore, and it just feels like, okay, well, if I'm not reaching for it, I should sell it. And I don't know, now that I'm looking at it, maybe I should keep it, because I can totally see myself using it for work again. Because for work bags, what I like about work bags is that I could fit folders in case I do need to fit a full-size piece of paper that I don't want to fold. But I also like compartments. This one definitely has that. It has the 3 compartments and pockets and everything. I think one of the main reasons I could see myself selling this, or at least not using it as much, is that it doesn't have a zipper. I know it has the zipper right here, but it doesn't have a zipper like to close, and it doesn't even have a clasp to close. And for work, I kind of want that, because if for some reason I'm driving and all of a sudden I hit a hard stop and my bag goes flying against the glove compartment box, I don't know if anybody has experienced this before, but it doesn't happen to me a lot, but it does happen. And I know that if I don't have a bag that has a snap closure, a zipper, something to hold it closed, when it goes flying forward, everything is just, it's gone. It's over. Like I'm gonna have to pick it all back up when I park. So I think that's one of the reasons. And the same thing goes for if I were to put this down, if I'm like after work, I'm going out with some people. If I bring this bag, first of all, it's way too big to bring, I think. But if I were to bring it, I don't want it open because someone can easily put their hands in it. But it is a very comfortable strap, like so. And so if you're mainly using this bag, actually, it'll be a really nice diaper bag too. But if you're mainly using this bag as like a, oh, there is a little small scratch here. So there is a little bit right there. So if you are using this bag as a diaper bag, or as a bag that you're putting like, I don't even know what you could put in it. Something that's not as important, and you don't put a lot of little tiny things that, it really wouldn't fall out, even if you tip your bag over. But I have a lot of random little things like pens. I have like paper clips. I don't know why I have all these things. But like my point is that I've noticed I generally, for work bags, I like things that are compartmentalized and also can close completely. If I were to use this as a gym bag, for example, then I wouldn't really care, and so I could do that. And this isn't too heavy, so it's actually a nice bag to use as like a diaper bag or something, because I do see the compartments, and you can easily slip diapers and like the changing pads and stuff in there without needing to like fuss too much. So that's actually a great bag for that. But right now I don't have kids, so I don't see myself needing that for that purpose. Okay, and then I guess I have okay, so this is the last like main bag, or designer, contemporary designer bag. And I have a couple more that is just like, they're still nice. Out of all the bags that I've been showing you, this is the one that is most worn. I don't know why, because I feel like I've worn them all about the same, but this bag is a Rebecca Minkoff bag, and I actually don't have the dust bag for it. It's weird. I have it in this Tory Burch one instead of its original, but I don't know what happened to its original. Maybe it didn't come with one. But this is a mini, I want to say mini Cupid, and it is in the light pink color, as you can see. It's got the studs on the sides here, and it's got a little slip pocket right here. And then there's also a slip pocket right here. I loved this bag when I first got it because of like how like little secretive it is. Like there's a pocket here, and there's a slip one here. I've been putting my phone here a lot because it fits really nicely, and I like that you could hold it by the handles like this. I can put it on my shoulder, and you can also actually remove it completely, as you can see right here. And right here, these are like lobster clasps, so you could remove it. You can remove both of these handles, but it also has a crossbody strap, which you can, again, also remove completely. This one, yeah, you can adjust and remove this completely, which is really nice. This bag has the most wear and tear out of all of them, and like I said, I don't know why, because I feel like I've used them the same. However, because of the size, I do bring it as like my city weekend bag a lot, and because of that, I think I do run it into a lot more things than I did with my work bags, which is basically carry it into the car, carry it into work, and then vice versa. So this one, you can see a lot more like little blemishes. So right here, there's like a little bit of a mark. I'm not sure where that mark came from. And then there are like kind of just little marks along the way here, like they're subtle. I mean, they're like normal wear and tear. It's just like a little bit scuffing to the leather. Trying to see where else. I'm probably gonna find one randomly. I mean, just along the piping, there's just some scuffing. I mean, you'd have to look for them, but yeah, out of all of them, this is probably the one that looks the most used. Maybe because it's light color too. So on the inside, which is opened by a zip closure, it's one big compartment with some slip pockets on the sides. It's huge. I have it stuffed right now, but it's like you can put so much in here. I can put my whole camera in here. I can put my wallets, everything. I can even put a bottle of water in here. So, I mean, it's like a medium-sized bag, and I really like it. But I think for me right now, I have been reaching a lot more for like my other bags, and I think one of the main reasons, like I said, is because this is such a light color, and I'm always afraid of color transfers, so I haven't been reaching for it all that much, but it is such a versatile bag. Again, like I said, versatility was really, it's a big thing for me, so I really like it. And yeah, I can see myself, if I have infinite space, I can see myself holding on to it in case I would use it again. But out of all the bags, I feel like this would be one of my least reached ones, for at least in the near future. So I think I'm gonna have to sell it. Oh, and this one has this kind of lining, so it's got the diamond lining. So I don't know if that's a big deal or if that matters, but yeah. So I am probably gonna sell this one off, or give it to somebody or something. Oh, I found more scuffing right there. I don't know if you can see. So, but yeah, I think that's all the like designer bags. Then I have a few that I'm not sure where I've gotten it, but like I've got like little tiny ones here, little like just kind of shoulder straps or crossbody strapped ones, and I think I have, oh, this one I really like too. This one is it's like kind of like a clutch, and if you turn the handle, you could there's a lot more stuff that you can put in there. And it also comes with a crossbody strap, which I tucked into the back snap pocket here. But yeah, you can remove the strap, which is really nice because then you can wear it as a crossbody or like this. I just haven't been reaching for it because I don't know, like I like the design. I don't know why. Just sometimes I just can't explain it. But I do think this is a good purse. Maybe I'll give it to my mom. And then the last one is this one. This bag, I'm not sure where I got it from. I used it for a wedding because I love the lacing and the like the icy blue color, and then I love how it's teamed up with this like really pretty gold emblem area, and then you can open it like that, and on the inside it has tons of space, and then it also has zip pockets, slip pockets, and the lining looks so pretty. Then the outside also has, oh, so this top strap here is removable, so there's like a little clasp, and then on the back there's a snap closure, and it also comes with this chain. This chain is unfortunately not removable, but it dresses your bag up a lot. So if you're not using it, I would say just tuck it into the back like so, and then you can use it as a shoulder bag. But yeah, looks really pretty. Again, I don't know why I don't use this much anymore. I think the fabric, it's like this macrame material, looks really pretty, but I think it makes me feel like it's gonna get damaged. So I don't know. I've just not been using it very much, but it does sit on your shoulder really nicely like that. So I can see it as a very good like transition bag from, you know, day and night. Alright, so that's all the bags I have. I have not finished cleaning out my closet, so I can see myself having a few more soon. But I have been, I mean, I love bags. It's something I do as a hobby. I collect, I use, you know, and I have not actually sold many bags. Actually, I can't remember selling one, ever, which is probably the reason for why, besides giving some away, I haven't ever sold any, and even if I gave it like a couple away, it's just very tiny in comparison to the collection I have. And so I think it's finally time for me to sell them, use the money for new items. Basically, I feel like it's a waste of the bag's purpose if I'm just keeping it in my closet. So I definitely want to use these more, and if I cannot see myself using it more, I'm really gonna have to, let's see if someone else could find a better use for them. So yeah, I have loved all of these bags very much, and I will probably find more. I highly recommend everyone out there who also has a ton of bags in their closet that they're not using to maybe like consider trading it, selling it, whatever, just so that someone else can enjoy the bags. So yeah, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below and I'll try to answer them. Otherwise, give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this, I guess, this list of bags that I'm going to sell. And I'll probably put up more in the future, but yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Thanks. Bye.